It's me, Ikale Sunflower. So I'm on today to do a VR to the lovely Havana from the Sparkle Divine Tarot channel, and this VR is called My Afrocentric Deck Collection. So I wasn't quite sure whether Havana meant Afro or Black creators or Afrocentric decks. The decks that I'm going to show you are decks that are created by Black and mixed race creators. They're not all Afrocentric decks, but they are created by Black and mixed race people. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you my collection. Bye! Hiya, so I flipped the camera around, and the first tarot deck that I want to share with you, Waite Tarot deck. This is the borderless edition, and even though I would say the deck is not Afrocentric, it was devised by a mixed race woman of Jamaican and English parentage, and obviously it was created over 100 years ago. So I feel that, you know, had Pamela been given the chance to show Afrocentricity in this deck, she would have. I do remember that when I was learning tarot, I was always told that the pentacle suits were dark people, and the word dark is open to interpretation. Some people it could be olive, some people it could be, for example, Alex Wex complexion. So I'm just going to show you some of the pentacle cards in the Pamela Colman-Smith deck. You know, obviously, I don't, you know, this guy's got kind of like, to me, African features, but obviously Pamela would not have been allowed to depict these in her deck. But at the same time, I do classify her as a Black creator. So the next deck that I want to talk about is this deck here. It's called the Shrine of the Black Medusa. This again was created by a mixed race artist, and it's the first Black FOF deck. I'll just show you a few cards. I'm just trying to look for the name of the artist as well, which I can't remember, sorry, and it's not on the oh, Magnus it's called, but I know that she's of mixed parentage, and it comes with a pull-out kind of instruction leaflet, and it's using people of colour in a FOF kind of inspired way. I must actually start using this deck a bit more. So this one here is called the Shrine of the Black Medusa. So another tarot deck that was created by a Black artist is this one. It's called the Miss Cleo Tarot deck. I know there's a bit of drama associated with Miss Cleo, which I'm not really familiar with. But this is her deck. It's Waite Smith inspired. I wouldn't say that it's an Afrocentric deck per se. It's got like a kind of like an Egyptian, to me, kind of feel about it. I'll just show you a few cards, but I wouldn't call it Afrocentric, even though the creator of this deck is a Black person. So that's the Miss Cleo deck. Another deck in my collection, yeah, it's the Tarot of the Moors, and this is by Gina G. Thies. It comes with a lovely guidebook. I'll just show you a few of the cards that are associated with this deck. So you've got the Juggler, which is the Fool, the Magician. This is a Schiffer deck as well. The High Priestess, the Emperor. Again, it's got more like an Arabian feel to me, but the creator, this teacher, this is the Empress, is a Black woman, the Lovers. This creator as well, she also done a book, or wrote a book called Tarot Couplings, and it's based on relationship readings. Okay, so another tarot deck that is Afrocentric, to me, is the Afro Tarot. And this is by Jessie Germani. And it's gorgeous. It's Waite inspired. Look at the lovely edging of the cards. And it just portrays the archetypes, you know, in a very African kind of way. The only downfall of this deck is that it doesn't really photograph very well. I've tried to use it a few times on Instagram and it doesn't really give very good photographs, but apart from that, to work with the deck, it's actually a lovely deck. And I really like the images, you know, that she's used. You can kind of like relate to the archetypes. Just gorgeous. Look at the star card. Isn't she gorgeous? Okay, so this is the Afro Tarot. So I've got this deck here, which is the Wild Woman Awakens deck. I think this is going mass produced because I've seen it on Amazon. I bought this as an independent deck, and it's by Fira Greenwelt. So this is like a kind of animal kind of deck, but it uses women of colour. So you've got the turtle, the salmon, the hummingbird, the whale, the snake, the fox, and it comes with this gorgeous sky book that gives you kind of meanings. Another deck that I would classify as Afrocentric and is written by a black creator is this one here. It's the Melanated Classic deck by Aubrara Fawnshaw. She also has a PDF book, which I'm yet to download. But it's borderless, and it's basically the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But the archetypes have been replaced by melanated people. Just a gorgeous deck. King of Swords. Okay, so a next deck that is a Afrocentric deck. Is this one? I haven't got the box for it no more, but it's called the Black Power Tarot. And this deck was created by somebody called King Carr, who was a man of colour. And I think he was inspired to do this deck when Alexandra Joretsky came to his home and gave him a Marseille deck. This is a major only Marseille deck, and he created this deck alongside Belfast artist Michael Eaton, and he used African American or Black American celebrities for the archetypes. I think it was used for a Black History Month. So you've got the High Priestess. Or is that the Empress? I'm not quite. This is the Empress, sorry. So you've got the Empress, you've got the Emperor, got the Pope, the Lover's card. I know that's James Brown and Etta James. There is a sheet that you can download for who the archetypes are. It's just interesting. So it's just basically based on the Marseille deck. That's supposed to be Tina Turner, the Strength card. So it's based on the Marseille deck, and he's used Black American archetypes. This is 2-pack. So this is the Black Power Tarot deck by King Khan. So another melanated deck that was created by a black artist is my lovely Dust to Onyx by Courtney Alexandra. It comes with a beautiful, beautiful guidebook. that outlines the meanings of the cards. And the cards are just beautiful. So I'll just show you a few of the cards. Some of the names have been changed. This is the Magician. Oops. Move it up a bit. The High Priestess. This is the Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Justice. The Wheel of Fortune. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. So, moving on to another deck that was created by a black creator. It's this deck here. I got this deck on makeyourplayingcards.com. And this is called the Cleos Tarot. And it was created by Cleos who I believe is a graphic artist, if I can believe. So these are the backs of the cards. Aren't they just gorgeous? So this here is the Queen of Pentacles. You've got the World card. The Judgment card. The Sun. The Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. You can also buy a separate guidebook, which I managed to get on Book Depository. The Cleos Tarot comes in really big printed writing, but I would have liked to have known a bit more about why he chose certain images, but that's just me. So this is the Cleos Tarot. Okay, another Afrocentric deck is this one here, the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcana. This is the 1st edition, and it's by Audrey Furtick. I think this is possibly my soul deck. So it comes in a lovely box and stuff, which is signed by her. It comes with a little guidebook. I'll just pull out some of the cards for you. I love this deck. I don't know why. It reads like a dream. So you've got the Magician. The 8 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Look at the backs of the card, aren't they just gorgeous? The Hierophant. The Emperor. So this is the Afro Goddess Arcana Tarot. So Audrey Furtick has also done a Lenormand deck, which is this one here. It's the Afro Goddess Oracle. Again, this is the 1st edition. So just open it up and show you. These are quite large, but I think that Audrey made these cards larger than the average Lenormand deck to complement the tarot deck, so they're the same size as the tarot cards. Get a magnifying glass in this. You get the guide book that just outlines the meanings of the cards. And again, the back of the cards have got the African kind of symbol. I don't know if you can see it here in the light. It's peachy backs. I'll just show you some of the cards. That's 36 cards. So you've got the Stork, the Sun, the Moon, the Black Fox for the Fox, and the Birds. So this is the Afro Goddess Oracle by Andrea Furtick. And the final deck that I want to show you is the Hoodoo Tarot by Thelma Lee McGrilla. This is a mass-produced deck. It's a tarot deck for root workers. I'll just show you some of the cards. I'm yet to work with this deck because I'm not really familiar with the Hoodoo kind of work. So let me show you some of the cards. So you've got here the Son of Sticks. I think the suits have been changed. Daughter of Knives. So this one here would be the Emperor. Courting, that would be the Lovers. The Free Man is the Fool. And the Magician is the Black Hermit. So I will add links to all the decks showcased in the description bar. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.